now, I would like us to have brief words because programs are ahead and we need to have everyone engaged. To start with,
so much, Master of Ceremony.
My name
is called Andrew Onyango.
Andrew Onyango.
I work for World Vision.
Mazinga World Vision ne.
I've moved with my colleagues.
Manazinga zo DP.
Over there, you wish to hear your voice.
Damaru Rachel Angweti.
My name is Godfrey Twesije.
Damaru Godfrey Twesije.
Yes, that is the team from World Vision that I've moved with here.
World Vision na mani muzi ipi ando diare.
I know many people here are Rotarians.
Para tutunu pri maziki Rotarians ke.
And I want to say once a Rotarian remains a Rotarian.
Kokadi Rotary. Remember Rotary Kitgumar ne?
And because of different commitment and work, I moved from Kitgum, came to Arua, went to Chaka, so I lost touch with the members.
Azima yasi ebide Kitgumar simarua angazo wetaka.
But as a member, I know the good work that Rotary is doing.
You know, as a member Rotary ni onyero Rotary ni erera
across the country.
Suru de Malia woro.
While I was in Kitgum, we did a lot there. We did a lot of irrigation schemes and water in different communities.
Yakimino tito onyero Kitgumale.
So when I received the invitation from Rotary, I said instead of going to Kampala to my family, maybe join the team in Arua.
Erne oduko disura yini muzima akuvu Kampala maporiale ndrima adamape.
I know it was really short notice because I saw the letter yesterday. And we agreed with the Tracy and Rachel that no, we should be there.
Isukuduko dilunga aje tekriti yoki leimadi diachi.
And also, much as we have very little resources, we can also look around like 10 books to put these books in the hands of the children. So as World Vision, we were pledged at least 10 books to be put in the hands of the children.
World Vision do yoki sasra were warote inga buku jidia mudri.
Yeah. So in terms of education programming, I'm a consortium manager for this particular project that I've displayed here. In short, it's called EQUATE. EQUATE is the equitable access to quality and transformation education.
Eri ambo amutindendo se for the rise when the trust as in World Vision ne ikiazinga otita ona vele equate rugipi unitaberi modela eri ambonere.
So this particular consortium is being implemented by 4 partners. That is World Vision, which is the lead. RISE, WestNile is one of the implementing partners. We are having Window International. We are having SafeFund. We have different components that we are implementing in there. We are implementing AEP. AEP is the Accelerated Education Program.
Otitei yodo mali andondo okore pazi tutuni school elini alizuwera tedi bacha yeka school lazumuna mbulengo ni roare.
We are also supporting the mainstream. AAP is literally to support those children who have dropped out of school like for 2 years and they cannot go back to the same class they have been before dropping out of school.
Otitade tutuni bazi kise fukanda school warisite akeli ridipi echokini da class anda inengazo mali yako.
For example, if a child drops out of school in P2 and he has stayed out for 2 years, he cannot go back to P2 because of his age.
Estase bazi kanda for school class iria kweli iri ile rinero muzurarsi ingwaira leta madadiri basi iriako.
So that program clusters these children into 3 levels. One level is from P1 to P3. That is level 1. It's like a bridge curriculum for them to catch up with what they have lost.
Otita dawa ba yesele na so ko those class a lot for the class na.
So the child who dropped out in P2 can come to level 1 and after 1 year is eligible to join P4.
E kadri e ka fo school war se class area which mo level to ko de malia ele alvu temi ani mu class suara.
So that is one of the programs that we are implementing in the settlement where the refugees are.
Otita de tutunezinga refugee area.
I know it is not my day to talk.
Odo ndo woni wani anjaza de ko.
For reading, dropping everything and we read.
Iyo ndo wani watazo dere lezo afa amande class de koza la kibuku ben.
Thank you so much.
Awande for minister.
Wish you all the best.
Otita de.
The humble beginning is something.
I
want to give you maybe a simple scenario where we were having community libraries like this, where community members come gather together and tell stories, and people who can write, they take notes. Thereafter, the children make the drawings and we support them to print these books and we put in the library. And I believe if we can use such kind of approaches, we can get more books cheaply and which is even eligible to our community.
Ebi etita fe amuti le ebi pe pa kelo yitraki on jetisi ba zundo ne kimo sese anja skuri mu ta agbai so idi etita fe ba le ni afa le dezu bukuru e ba kedo le abuka makala feninga tura
because as Africans we have very rich stories which is dying off with our elders.
Ama vo ko selasi adikon desire odaria ba wara yipie.
And every community is unique.
And the ongolo mendondo.
Yes. So I encourage the team that is managing the library here to get in touch with so many other partners to ensure that the work that is started here is taken.
Ma ongolo mu dwardre titizo amutindondo ipie echozo amane edar mongwerezo.
Thank you so much.
Our for sir. Yes, my
name is Mugisha William.
Mugisha William.
I work with Voice of Life FM as the news editor.
Mazinga Voice of Life be wadiko on epiro.
But I also read news. Some of you who listen to Voice of Life might have heard my voice.
Even adiko line.
So I would like to appreciate Rotary Club of Arua Eco City
Rotary Club of Eco City
for bringing us here today and all the partners. But especially to Monica Memorial Resource Center.
Monica Memorial Resource Center.
Because I know it is very important that we have these community libraries in such places.
Library
because then you've seen the kind of people you are empowering. When you look at you can imagine by the time these kids grow up what kind of citizens would have prepared for this country. So I pray that the partners will be able to extend this kind of services to other parts of the district and the region. Because as you may be aware, the reading culture is really dying. So if we can be able to start this from the communities down there, so I believe that this can improve the situation. As Voice of Life, we pledge that we'll be able to popularize this.
Voice of Life
That's why you see with a lot of these gadgets and all that.
Many nazo kama repair, fazendo repair, lazo ya dari duzu ya nedu konera bene.
I believe that so many people are not aware of the resource center here.
Mali nirese ba mingi ni kini yo anguro modiako.
But when we're able to tell people about this resource center,
akayolo anguro modiaba penera.
The team here should be expecting more people to be coming.
Korido le manira kini ba mingi kingaimu anguro maliane.
Otherwise, thank you very much.
Awadi fasaro.
Good morning, everybody. Let me move this out of the scenic road.
Ma afamo mvodi trama. Pani ane makili bene.
My name is Toko Swipe.
Ma ro Toko Swipe.
Me and everybody here seated who have been talking about the bread.
Ama iyo nje fidiade agbere amane bukula zora rese.
And we are continuing to read.
Ama venu akiri mu bukula za pedile.
And I want to thank the initiators of this program.
Ama wadi fofe ba otitadi ro piripini.
All the partners who are supporting this program.
Amutindo ndo matiki ndo lipini.
Why don't you send it for me on the...
As government, actually, it is
yes. Then you also give it to
very important for us.
Gamete maparia era mane Rodrigo.
Actually, you're enhancing the efforts of government.
Ama de titafe gamete dre.
Government had introduced UPA.
Gamete de onda UPE ne.
Such that every child should go and read.
Ingware sirasita pa anjiro ora mamuki school wararese.
And along the way we had challenges. As I talk, no matter UPC on, but it has a lot of challenges. One of the challenges is actually the aspect of reading.
Rwanda onyero tagadia iyo waru ifira tutuniyo waru mazi editiza bukulazo livre.
Of course, the government had distributed responsibilities, and to the parents particularly, the aspect of scholars and materials, which includes now reading materials.
Pa wanda yo dia wawa. Gamete agenda is not typical vuri. It's also buku lazaru na force zo de fezure.
At school, the schools are expected to supervise the reading, and then at the home, the parents are expected to do the same. But at home, nothing is done.
School ware mbaba kia mama amega yo buku lazaru se. Te akori ya tifika vikidi ya vurte.
And that's why we have a big number of dropouts from different schools.
Bibendisu ne anje mingi focus school amabro maliar site.
And if we don't control that one now, it is going to be a big security risk.
Akacho iyo ndedi o to sari maliaku diele ngada gaite mani waro.
Because when you look at what is taking place around our places now,
Ekayo ama seledi ne.
we are no longer talking of Connie disturbing people on the road.
Amega kidisa sanje kinisa siyo konyi ne bakiza madriza griere mafyako.
WestNile Bank Front.
WestNile Bank Front ogborondu azenda WestNile Bank Front letsa siyo.
But there are cases of theft, robberies, and these are mainly children who have dropped out of school who are looking for survival.
Tutuna mayo do gumadria akuselasi tutune ba benefupi school wa sitadi iyo lere yene.
I had live cases in my district which I'm not going to mention.
Echatariki pariri azinga zuma lati ichondinga ya olo ala loko.
A child who dropped in the same primary school
Vaze fupi school aze alunu maliane.
went back and broke the offices to steal the computers.
Da the school da malia nyokati muzo computer ke oguzo.
So I challenge the parents in that area, assuming we encourage this boy to read until he attained a qualification. He will have got a position or a strength to buy this item, but not come and break it.
Ioro de tipika angunde da malia reki kakianda va de zozo ni tasira va ntanga fazisu chozo computer dalere jazi disi agernuzo guzo gurra.
So all of us gathered here, especially the beneficiaries, this library, want to take it very serious.
Amandro rapid ya tutunipa buku la fidare le aduta eyo buku la zavu
I
angunde
wish we
wale.
invited these children with their parents. We have also picked their parents.
Akata ni rani ngara emiala lote muima tipibe.
I am a Muslim,
Ma Muslim ne.
but I got a scholarship by reading Bible.
Ima tito kore donda ini Biblia lazo.
Because I come from a mixed family.
Memu akuti sune.
And they used to read the Bible every day. And I would read with them.
Iko Bible la odu ala lubusi idio kuvene la ipiende.
So when there was a Bible reading competition in a school that is in this place called Chiaba.
Fananda bala Biblia la zore varia school as on Chiaba, Redwa district here.
I became a champion in Bible studies.
Nde basi di yorote.
And the people ask me, but you're a Muslim, how did you become? How can you be better than us?
Basi kidisi we Muslim ni ari misa mande Biblia la tasi tengone ro.
And they even continued. I was one of the persons who got distinction one in Sierra in my class in Sierra. Wow.
Ya vinende Sierra indi aga Sierra landende.
So, one of the aspects that I'm going to do for you.
Iyo mani cholo andu minidi mazi.
Because we are surviving living still not touch of God.
Ama diari atutini izotame yose.
Many of us who were there with us last year are not here, they died. But we are still alive with you.
Bazi kiti odra kila jeste tama mi feri asa siri anga ediro.
So, in this dear reading, one of the aspects should be at least a verse in the Bible or Quran.
Amani buku di lari andro leta ya manlar mazi madingazo Biblia kan ku Quran ya.
And that should be in your everyday life.
Madri obunudu andro sikuma du ala luvusi.
If you cannot read other books, at least read the verse.
Eka buku azuri kile lar tuako leta ngwara midu vasi azala azo alo Biblia malia kan ku Quran maliara.
Can you make that one a practice in your daily life?
Ameso de yodu ala siraya.
Because we are living by grace of God.
Amade asindiza adonese.
So that is my assignment to all of you.
The yamane kwa malalu der nere.
The other support I want to give, which I'm also going to ask from Voice of Life.
Atita irini moving do amane I muzi Voice of Life matiere.
I want us to organize a day and have a talk show about the importance of reading and promoting reading culture.
Manga taleza amane utita ezura de malia Rotary buku la zavuru ngoni ya rimadia.
And I'm going to ask and pick one of my government hours.
Ingasa gamete ni ta radio ya njazuri idu.
We have government hours in all these radios, and I'll start with the Voice of Life.
Radio de malia oro sa gamete ni ini radio ni fe gamete ni leti ingedo radio Voice of Life si.
Because there's a partner is with us here.
Ni arzu de asirse vayo ndedera.
And then it's normal every Thursday from 6 to 7.
Ero tunodu suni edo sa mudini rekwere sa alo.
So the leadership here should organize and then we'll team up. Possibly if you could also have some of the children talking. Their peers hear their voice about the importance of reading. Will be famous.
Badi oru dicheza dware meidu moto yo dine totoni anzi aze amaze de dozu indi asisi miagi kaze pore zere kakimeru kwere yemen bukula zore minga ke kara.
Since I've known this place, I'll also because I'll be coming here to see how also how I can read it.
Mana ngudi nizura resi mange mu dia satiria bukula zo wepie.
But now some of the books that I read them alone because some of the things are only good for me.
Afa ini lar maz kisa zara ilu la ina dulero asuseki orodiru ini adule.
There used to be a magazine called Chicky Magazine.
Magazine zima rupo kwa Chiki.
I still get those old copies and read them.
Nda adaki kiridu yela.
If I'm tired, I just hide and read.
Can devo easy for this day.
That is normal after reading a verse in the Quran and the verse in the Bible.
Na tutunika Biblia la boka na Quran la bari mavutia.
So I want to implore all of you in your daily life, at least you must have seen a verse in the Bible.
Mamia odu ala si le ine verse azi alo ni Bible aka na Quran ya chi.
I now want to by saying once again, Happy New Year since I'm seeing quite a good number for the first time this year.
Before I want to feel only the Malia se inga vazo ke nelo pala ko reseli di Malia.
I will be with you briefly because I have the dress to go to the garden.
Ingalo ade asa wa da so si yo so tai muzo mvua. Ero ba mu ya pendere.
Okay.
You can also talk
He's actually on the way to the farm, especially pruning bananas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Our first
So allow me welcome our guest reader for today. and then we'll start the activities. Thank you so much.
I'm RDC Rotary and I'm led today.
Our assistant governor.
Yeah, assistant governor. It's a tabulero. Eritoi. The president. If he hasn't got what
Sitting president of the Rotary Club, my beloved brother Rotarian John.
Even in mind,
all the Rotarians present here.
Rotary, the
partners that are joining us today.
I'm Tiamatipi and
my name is Alfred Okonji, the district chairman of Arua district.
Alfred Okonji, my district, Madele, Arua district.
I have not come here in that capacity as district chairman.
Imuni, the LC5 chairman, Roko.
I have come here in capacity as a Rotarian.
Imu, the Rotarian.
I would like to thank the Rotary Club of Arua Eco City for recognizing my potentials to say that I should come here as a chief guest, chief reader.
Our default Rotary Club Arua Eco City Amazo kine imunre yo bukula za vurma di chanirese.
My beloved RDC will know that I am a man of protocol.
RDC ni rakini yazita vuto bi saro.
He should have spoken after me.
Eritangware yonje imavutia.
That is what the protocol says.
Protocol ni tangware ya dale.
But Bwana RDC, you will hold me excused and Rotary Club will excused. This is the arrangement for today. I want to say this program is part of basic education and literacy enhancement program in this country.
Otitadi ere eselaze otabaniyo buku laza mongwerezo.
Sustainable Development Goals number 4 talks about the promotion of basic education and literacy.
Otita mbosul udukuru mbona suzore erionje unita modria.
And the vehicle for achieving sustainable development goals in this country is called the National Development Plan.
Otita udukuru da amere isu suru malaria for one of the National Development Plan verse.
And the National Development Plan runs in a series of 5 years for 6 times.
Both yotita di suru mavure eli toitoiro ekinga de palo gazia.
And therefore we are in National Development Plan number 3.
Atadi esele nazore malewa fini andoko toire liki rizo toire liki amadi
that emphasizes quality education.
Totone ba ava onita kilile
I would
modia.
like to thank Rotary Club of Arua Eco City for contributing towards Vision 2040.
Ama wadifofe Rotary Club Eco City erni.
This must be in record that Rotary Club of Arua Eco City is contributing towards attainment of sustainable development goals number 4 by the year 2030.
Ama vendi atitafe echozo otita wood cruise suzori.
As well as it is making, the club is making a contribution to the attainment of NDP 3 goals.
Ama vendi otita ta mona National Development Plan nazori ama titafe ere isuzu indibeni.
I want to thank Rotary Club for living to the definition of Rotary Club.
Our default amutidone azita ingwa Rotary vurma vuto bizorese.
Rotary is where neighbors, friends and problem solvers join hands with the leaders to cause a change across the globe.
Rotary ro ama jirani ro agikaru parindundu numalia dicheza
To
ipie
cause a change in communities and
ama ojata
villages.
iji ongolo maalia.
Bwana LC1 chairman, you are here for that purpose. The people here, the Rotary Club with the partners are joining hands with you to cause a change in this village.
Amutindundu mupedia Rotary pede ekiti chitualo LCPL ojata ojazu ijizu village de Malia city mavuri
And
Malia.
therefore I call upon you to embrace, with all your executives, embrace this move.
Ma LC1 ni oro erivo perni azingazo di pioro atita fezi yo dini
This dear day must be a call to action.
odu andu de madria mani
In
itozo
this village, in the
de Malia
city, in
city
the
de Malia
region.
sura mavu etuni fulera etuni de lera.
Even me, I sit on the WestNile Districts Association as executive member representing the private sector.
Even de re amuti onglumu WestNile district association
I've
Malia
taken
private
note
sector
of all the partners here and Rotary Club that we are joining hands to cause a change in WestNile region at large.
ya wade fofe onglumu tapi ba titipi andripene amana de tijizu WestNile Malia sen
We need to read.
le la bukura
We need to read to learn and know to be relevant in this community of today.
le
in
ala
contemporary
buku
world.
ani yo echozo ojatijizu onglumu mavu de Malia
The only way for you to get information is through reading.
giri amani chozo yo rodiri suzure buku la tase
The only way for you to measure to the standards of the contemporary world is by getting more information.
mini chozo fezu usa sir Malia mukele bene
And the only way,
yo mukeri
the only way to this is reading.
mini giri isuzure bene buku la tane
And I would like to say here that this dear day is a gateway to relevant living in contemporary world of today.
yo amani do andu buku la zavode very giri amadu tapikili usa sir Malia re
There's a popular say,
ya zubaki ye
show me a family of readers,
mi da mane onglumu
then I will show you the people who move the world.
manga mini pa ango ojapidi da
So show me a family of readers, and then for me I will show you the people who move the whole world.
e kamani pa buku la pidi da bo manga pa ango udukro ojapidi da
I
mini da
know reading has so many advantages, but I want to say here that reading helps to increase on vocabulary.
buku la tamoro di ingere
There are many
Tet-
people in
tet-
the
tutuni.
parliament of Uganda today, because they did not spend time in reading, they cannot debate effectively.
ka buku la mi yo yoni ndondo tutuni pa mo fa parliament da deke ini buku la zo kursi sa zire chokini agwatara gwa mu keko
Even in the council that we are having today, there are people who cannot discuss substantial issues.
ata yin da gogore city de district
Instead
Malia
of
se ba
debating,
zakini
they
amuga
get
go
annoyed, they begin quarreling.
fa zakini kida awai
They start fighting.
eke achocho yi
And that is because they did not invest in reading.
asusi de yo nje di kinda te ni buku la zo kursi
Reading improves communication skills.
ka buku la ra yo nje za pa ber ni
Then
chala
you will not be able to communicate.
then ka buku la commission yo nje
We
pa
all
ife
know now in social medias, people are quarreling because they have not been able to communicate well. People quarrel.
C'est moi-
Almost in all social
c'est moi c'est awade firma ngo ingira agwere pa fini nizi nje zo imagi fi kursi
It also helps to improve writing and writing skills.
ka buku la ra afamine serivine cha wako
For
koro
RDC, we have in this region what is called district coordination committees to review all court proceedings. The first Wednesday of every month is when we are sitting. How did the judges handle the cases that came to them?
amuti azi ongru mazis yo coach yedi on repino du na
I
la
was
city
reading a charge from a police officer.
ibi oruko azi police azi sene
This police officer had a case of theft.
police officer de
And
see
when
azi
I was
ogunini
reading the charge, the police officer said he stole a white goat. He stole a white goat called the boy.
gene police afarisi police si pazo gundri inveni
And it was there.
gene agude se gene madogu indri inve irmaru boy
How can a goat become a boy?
indri sawa darungondo
This is a clear manifestation of not investing in reading at an early age.
even ka buku le la sa de Malia kumi menuri cha police ne serale
The more you read,
ka buku la ngere
the more you know.
milioni ngere
The more you read,
ka buku la ngere
the more world you will be able to explore.
udu kuru mini tonga na di ya
And
ngere
that is the trap in which we are now.
da sa ya mane mai su sa de Malia
The best time to start that is during the childhood. These people here, these children you have brought here.
Sa yonde di onizo killing the better man got zo anzinyiri arodi.
I joined RDC when RDC is saying how I wish the parents could also come.
Ta RDC ne wale amala kate mu matipika pie eleta do.
Because this is the right age for instilling reading culture.
Di benesa yeke mani chozo avabukula zo.
If they don't read now, then the future will not be there for them.
Eka avabukula sar square would
Look
let
at
many
young people who are now involving themselves in drug and substance abuse.
Bas inenga basa si fupi ogoro papi disafi grindo se taba on the
Why?
sese.
Because they did not get enough information on drug and substance abuse.
How can you ni eya ni edi ima.
They cannot now at that age get time to go and read.
Eka dizo mi chone se su
Because by the time you read, you put your head down to read, a politician is passing. Then you will not ask for Faziweretia, you will not have that.
So tell me the sole amba rubukula ni politician has kalimine tijake afaziweretia.
So the right time is during childhood.
Amana do nyiro di
And
revenesa
that is
yakere.
why the fellows are abusing these drugs and substances.
Mvenisho na bakita bonje di se afazindo do pewa
And
di.
yet it is very clear in the literatures that abuse of drugs and substances kill the manhood.
Deso buku nunu malia afa aro onje di ayuza erikba roti.
Honestly speaking, on this universe today, who will be interested in killing his own manhood?
Ade so ima roti di sa de malia irene.
And whose lady will be interested in marrying somebody who has killed his manhood to go and suffer?
Ade nga agufi irmaroti na zinga fikro duni.
The organs will just be there as a picture, as a nominal organ.
Ekelo ngeta kolo ya ade ni.
Not functioning.
Ngati ziko.
Why? Because of not gaining information, getting information through reading.
Amaroti di agbede mane yo laza buku mole risuzu korese.
Today, many children cannot read and comprehend.
Ba and mingi chokin sasi yo la iki fini vadin yako. Vicho fini vako.
That is why we have children who are problems to us today.
Midisu na anzi bali
The
digaza fe.
ability to comprehend is not there.
Iyo vaza mongwa chaneko.
Reading is very, very fundamental in finding information.
Buku laza eribene fama yo darisu.
And therefore, it is a skill that we must develop when we are still at a young age like this.
Le amedo ava buku lazore do bena mara za nyere rode.
I want to say reading is gateway to learning. Is the gateway to learning. For you to enter Pakwach, for you to enter WestNile, you must pass via Pakwach. And for you to get information, you must read.
Buku laza eribene iyo niza makati. Esa se ka fi WestNile le mi ali pakoti
That's
asi.
why I'm saying it is the gateway.
Ma asima ne zo rekati ni reane.
For me, I don't regret the things I am doing today. I don't regret.
Me yikini ma boroko.
But the things I regret so much are the things that I did not do when I had the time.
Iyo tutunmanu buru ikizore ma iyo ndaman ekuyede.
Can I therefore call upon parents, please let's help these children.
Made tipika ya
Not to regret like us, the people at my age.
Muzi maburu ikizoko. Ini mbazo boria.
Do you know people who read, who have enough vocabulary, they end up suppressing the rest? Do you know that?
Eka buku lara mi iyo njiza kade ngiri kilili.
There are people who bore. There are people who bore.
Bazu keka kiyo njeni mido le lukoko.
When you tell them to stand up to address people, now you see people begin to sleep.
Eka kido iyo njeni mi neba kido lukoi.
Have you come across people who look for English? They have counted words.
Bazu ma munduti chakeko yokubalere kikamnera yani.
They begin to look for the English is not really coming. It's not that one that can move.
Munduti chaku mitala iyo azenja yare fodeko.
It is because these fellows did not spend enough time while reading.
Agbori pare pininda ava bazo buku lazo korese.
So if you want to be a master, in today's world, you must invest in reading.
Ekala dio ndore yo ndondo epi korese.
For me, when I get up to address public, people know that they are going to be motivated.
Okay, iyo njede ni bakinira inga adri avaru iyo ndede
They
rezo.
rise up to say, our man, I was in Madokolo yesterday. When I rose up, Our man.
Baki ya
Those
ikosi.
who did not know me were all joining the ones who did know me. Our man.
Pazata inifi kidi akene
Said,
aga
when
mavuri.
did you know me?
Hizi ini wasango sia.
It's because of art of reading.
The agbari ini book lazo avaserese.
I go to bed at 6 p.m.
Imu afa ondrasi.
I go to bed at 6 p.m. and I wake up at 11 p.m.
Imu sam la sam mudini ondrasi. Te sazusa
What do I
ini
do
joy.
from 11 to 4 p.m.?
Inga.
From 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. I am reading.
Era sa to inisi kwere sa mudinisi ibukula.
I am reading.
Ibukula.
Then I go to bed for the second time at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. I'm already up.
Idibu enga didodu kolo sa already sa
I spend a lot of
mudri
time.
kwere sa mudinalo.
What should I, when I'm coming like this, what should I say? I'm going to meet people, what should I say? I speak words of wisdom.
Yo do alolese iya ini munje tata dollar malari.
And those are the things that feel, that you know, that enrich me.
Iya bani if ini iyo njezo rikokore.
So I think I want to say, these children, please, for you to secure your future, you must read.
Mini iwu dilemi rotozo le ela buku.
There are people who look for Valium in the evenings that last night I did not sleep. Today, if I want to sleep, I must take Valium.
Baskili odu ka arose.
What a madness.
Da azani.
If you want to sleep very well, you read.
Ekale odu ko kililira le la buku.
Have you come across people who fall asleep with the books on their chests?
Ele baziki odu ko buku bedirate.
That is a sign that reading is also a Valium in itself. It can cause sleep.
Evini kale odu ko mbelere ka odu buku la mi odu ko atambele le ni aroko.
I could talk until cows come home.
Ite yo nje kwere ondresi tihini gure kodi.
But it is very important that we must make an end to this, and for that reason I want to say I end with my remark there.
Awadifo ite yo nje kire so mate yo pia so yo ban e ando de ite.
So I go straight to the reading of the day. Am I right?
Yes, erdido buku okore la na mabusa madi buku nyiri kadumi.
She had a stuffed elephant, stuffed giraffe, stuffed lion, and a stuffed gorilla. And she loved her stuffed animals more than she did anything. On Mimi's 8th birthday, her dad asked her what she wanted for a present. The zoo, Mimi said without thought. I want to visit the zoo, in quotes. Well then, we will take you to the zoo, her mom and dad said. Mimi jumped up and down on her bed. She was the happiest girl in the world. She spent the night planning what she would wear to the zoo. Mimi wore a dress with flowers on it and her favorite shoes. Her mother wore a yellow blouse, purple skirt, and blue flip-flops. Her father wore a red shirt, black shorts, and brown sandals. Mimi packed a box of candy bars and a bottle of mango juice in her bag. She slung the bag on her back and went outside to join her parents. Mom, Dad and daughter sat in the family car and strapped seat belts across their chests. Dad safely drove them to the zoo. There were many people at the zoo, men, women, and children alike. But Mimi was more interested in animals. She wanted to see all the birds and animals she had seen on TV. Mimi walked ahead of her parents. They walked past a little boy pointing at a bird with colorful hind feathers. What bird is that? Mimi asked. Peacock. Her dad answered. It's so beautiful, Mimi said. Here I end my reading.
Just then a bird with black, yellow, and red feathers crossed their path. And what bird is that? Mimi asked. It's a crested crane, Mom said. It's our national bird, Dad added. It's beautiful as well, Mimi said. The first animals Mimi saw were in a cage with the word chimpanzee on it. Visitors fed the chimpanzees with the bananas, and in return, the chimpanzee performed acrobatic tricks for them. I want to feed the chimpanzee too, Mimi told her parents. Mimi, however, didn't have any bananas, so Dad gave her some money to buy bananas. Happily, Mimi ran to the zoo canteen. She found no bananas. The shopkeeper directed her to another canteen. She ran to find the place. Back at the chimpanzee cage, Mimi's parents wondered what might be delaying her. They went to the canteen to find out. To their concern, Mimi was nowhere to be seen. Worried, Mimi's parents asked the shopkeeper where the little girl is in a red dress would be. She was here. The shopkeeper said, but I didn't have bananas, so she went on to the next canteen. The lady showed them where the canteen was. Thank you, thank you. That's the end of my reading. Thank you.
You will get time and come to my office and get assorted books for this place. 10 assorted books. Yeah. 10.
Yeah. Before you leave, Arua City actually donated 68 books here. And we hope that the more we make use of this, we can be able to lobby. So before the two of you leave, we would love you to hand this over.
And we have a photo.
And we just have a photo member where we can see that background as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do it from here. We can get those banners here.
Banners there. Kids, let us stand up. Stand up. We are taking a photo. Stand there. Come this side.
From here, our librarian sits here. This is where I receive the users from. They register them, and then I give them resources. Whatever they want. Inside here also we have space.
For reading?
Yes, for reading.
Okay.
So this is your reading space. Okay, yes.
Mistake to start a memorial resource center like this when we are still alive.
My friends, open the book and smile. So that you're happy to read. You're covering the face. Don't cover the face. You know?
First join inside, Sharon and the...
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the flag behind.
You have mine today.
Okay. How should we station?
Actually, maybe you turn this so that I need that banner.
The banner. Okay. So we stand.
Banner,
so
banner.
you can see it.
The banner, you're not...
You are covering the banner. First come slightly.
World Vision. Yeah.
Voice of Life, maybe.
I'm busy on photos.
They are my journalists.
Done. So put your hands together as we hand over to you. Okay.
Okay.
So let's tilt the books a little bit so that they appear. Okay. There, Mugisa has taken. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Questions, or do I just ramble on like
You
I did
Rambo
earlier?
shall ask you. Some questions will come from you. I hope I'm not affecting your video.
Rotarian Dr. Balokonse from the Rotary Club of Arua Eco City, and I am the chairperson for the Bele program for our club. BELEP stands for Basic Education and Literacy Enhancement Program, an initiative that was started at the beginning of this Rotary year by our district governor, Rotarian Mike Kennedy Sevalu. So the BELEP program, we are aiming at increasing basic education, because as Rotary, we realize that if you build a good foundation, then we are able to build our community. The BELEP program has a few objectives. One of them is to increase literacy in our communities, both with the children and also the adults in the community. The other is to find ways to keep children in school so that they are able to progress from the primary level to the secondary level. Then the other objective of this initiative is to support schools and teachers. Support teachers in form of offering them training that will equip them to best deliver to the children that they teach. Lastly, we believe that political will is very important in any change initiative, and so we also want to engage the political side so that we are able to change some policies and improve basically on the education program within the country. This activity that we are here for today is we've been running the Dear Week since 16th, so from Monday to, ideally it was supposed to be from Monday to Friday, 16th to 20th. But as Rotary Club of Arua Eco City, we decided to go an extra day, which is today, and we are partnering with the community library here in Onjivo, Arua. It's called the Monica Memorial Resource Center, a community initiative that started about 5 months ago by a family of well-wishers, and they've been able to set up a structure that community members can come to and do a little reading. The DEAR program is an initiative that was started about 4 years ago by different partners across the country. But this year, Rotary decided to fully own this program, and we opened it up with the beginning of the Rotary year, 1st July, which was the National DEAR Day. DEAR stands for Drop Everything and Read. And we are basically encouraging people to spare time to read, to make reading a way of life. And so today's program is a continuation of what we already started. And what we just want to do this time is engage with the communities. On 1st July, we engaged with the schools, but we decided now to bring it down to the communities. And so we are here at the Resource Center with Rotarians and some partners, including World Vision International, Voice of Life, FM, Arua, Vision Group, and we've had a few other outstanding members of the community come and support us in this initiative. We hope to continue. As Rotary, we pledge to continue engaging with our communities so that we can make reading a way of life. And in that line, we've also worked towards donating books. Right now, today we've been able to donate 128 books with a partnership from Arua City, from the city office. So we are very happy that people are picking up. Community members have shown interest in the program, and we hope to build impact, to make reading a way of life so that the children that we have right now in the communities, we want to improve their vocabulary, their communication skills, and to increase awareness. There's a lot of knowledge that is in books, and it also gives them the opportunity to read about things that are not in their communities and motivate them to stay in school and to dream big, because believe me, if you can dream, then you can do anything. So that is why we are here today.
So maybe your target, like here, what do you intend to achieve? Are you only offering this for children who dropped out to school, or those who are even still in school?
No, we are offering for everyone. Everyone. We are targeting every child. Those who are not yet at school, we have books that are really basic for children in kindergarten or those who are just learning how to read. So the program caters for both those who have not yet started school, those who are already in school, and unfortunately those who have dropped out of school. And I think also at this point we call upon any partners. We have very many children who are interested in learning, in going back to school, but for one reason or another the resources are not available. So any organizations, any parties that are able to find a way to support these children to go back to school, we are also we are open to a partnership with them.
One of the challenges that has affected the reading culture is the involvement of parents in terms of encouraging their children or creating a conducive environment in their homes for the children to read. What would be your message to them, or do you have any plans of engaging parents so that this can be addressed?
Yes, we realize parents are very key in how their children turn out, in how children develop, and like you said, giving them a conducive environment. So we do want to encourage parents, and I think today we have a few who are already around, and we intend to continue this engagement because this Dear Day is not the last time that we are coming here. In addition, we want to get some time on radios, to get some radio talk shows, because we know these the stations reach very many people, and so we try to engage them via that platform. And we also want the kids to go on those stations and actually read, to encourage other parents, because I believe if one parent sees that someone's child can read, they are encouraged to do what they can to also help their child to read.
So what has been your challenges and your impact?
I think the main challenge in like everything is resources. Resources. So we want to do a lot of things, but sometimes we are limited by the resources, and so we are banking on partners for that. But for the impact, like I said, we've been able to donate today to the resource center. We've donated 128 books. At the beginning of the Rotary year in July, we were able to donate 100 readers, 100 books to Okazara Primary School and Springs Nursery and Primary School.
Now, maybe what I'm asking is, how have you been able to follow those you have trained here to see how they have maybe performed in various schools they have joined?
So we just started this engagement, like I said, in July, and we were mainly engaging with the schools in July, and we are yet to see how they are performing. When the schools open, we intend to go back, but also then we hope that our engagement to some point improved on the results that the children in Okazara and Springs will get. So when the results come out, we shall go back and engage with them and see who needs support in moving to the next level of education, and also to continue encouraging the rest who are still in primary school. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think you are comprehensive enough.
Can you read it? Some can read. You read for
It has already spelled. Are you listening? And you are also not allowed to change the order in which they were first spelled. Are we together? If the speller spells the word correctly, they return their seat. Alright? And if the speller spells incorrectly or wrongly, the pronouncer will give the correct spelling of the